Hello again. I'm here with Tokiko. I looked up the nil number, so the 1740806 that she gave us at the end as a hologram. And apparently there's like another ending if you put it into this conversation, which is Ryuki chapter 1. Oh, I went into evaluation, I don't know why. Let me show you where we are. The first time we meet Tokiko, actually, which is here. Right before we see the other half of, well, the first half of Chikara. Because she apparently is going to talk to us directly as a Freyer. So let's see what she says.
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
Frey? I thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
What?
It's talking to us.
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
I don't know if we... what we did before. I know if you say no, it just continues. I don't know if we said no or...
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional.
Yeah,
Am I correct?
sure you are. Yes.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Then please tell me the nil number.
This is wonderful.
If you truly are a Freyer, you should know it.
I love this. So maybe just the simulation is just a game, you know? Which is wonderful if you think about it. Anyway, 174-806. Give it to me. Yo, how cool. Eyeballs. Did we force the TC burst to activate or what? Ryuki chapter diverge. Hello. I'm so happy to see this because I was like, what do you need this game? It's like an ARG, and I just, the fact that we can see another ending is wonderful. I don't know if it's just maybe a little thing, but yeah. It's a cool little Easter egg there for us. A T-pose, half body.
What?
Cool.
Tama!
Eye is gray. A function offline. Okay. Self-repair program activated. What's going on? You're welcome. It says like thank you in Japanese. Sorry. Sorta. Right. Holy.
Tokiko said find me.
The game could have definitely been a horror game if they wanted to.
Where could she
They wanted it
be?
to be. Where could she be? Oh. Can I access the cathedral? There she is. How scary is this, right? This is horror. Straight up. Oh, that's a waterfall, I guess. So we are Ryuki, but we're definitely just us, basically. I know nothing about this too. I just knew that I had
This is the
to
true world.
come to this part and have this conversation.
Do you understand?
There's nothing? Can't say I understand.
No, that is not the case. You must already realize.
So like there's nothing outside because it's a game, so it's like very meta, like we're just inside a game, so if you go outside of the scenery there's nothing, right?
You have transcended the logic of causality. How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future, and it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis. We will tell them the nil number.
I love this.
But for some reason, you already knew.
Right.
Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space,
Okay.
torn into the false world itself.
Makes sense. Oh, you're gonna tell me? Why did you commit suicide? It was her way of reaching moksha, right? She's not gonna tell me? What was the nil number shared at that time? I guess it makes sense too if you think about a game and the limits to what the character or like the player is supposed to know. There's some things that are just not made because it's not a real world where everything has a reason or a connection, right? So it makes sense that some things are left unanswered even if we don't like that. See, these things don't really have an explanation,
you
I
asked
guess.
me 3 questions. All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience.
Okay.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
Well, my question is if this ending is supposed to be sort of canon or
Everything
not.
happened to make this
Or it's just a
happen.
little thing for players to find.
And what is about to happen? The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha,
Yo, congratulations.
thanks to you.
No problem. I kind of like Tokyo. I really like her character design. And just her demeanor, everything is really cool
Further
about her.
explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you
Oh,
one
God.
of 2 options.
The Matrix stuff?
Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose?
What?
I leave that decision to you.
I mean, not sharing it is what we already did.
I see. Ryuki will be returned to the original world with the knowledge of these past few days and what will happen 6 years from now. As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness.
What?
But I will respect your decision. Be seeing you until we meet again. Goodbye, Freyr.
So are we gonna keep playing or what? Whoa. Color me confused. So does he just knows?
Yuki, are you okay?
What about Tokiko?
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
Right. I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something?
So Tama is?
It's just one of your typical episodes.
Episodes.
Yeah,
Your hallucinations. Yeah.
I think you need to get some sleep.
So now he knows. What is he gonna do? Because if he knows everything, he can stop. Well, can he save some people? Yeah, he can definitely save Tokiko. All this happened more or less. The 15th already? Just go to the end or what? 6 years later. Yeah, okay. So maybe he just saved everyone. Well, not everyone. Some people are already dead, but...
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
What are you doing
I'm
here?
here to investigate a case.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case. Loaded. Now you're second in command at Abyss.
Hello.
You're always at your desk.
Am I your
now,
boss?
So you don't really know what it's like out there anymore.
That's wonderful. With the HB
What,
case.
the cold getting to your brain or something? You solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Urasomizuki, in the basement of
Yeah, he
Fort
was
Fury
still in the basement, right?
I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name. The case is still in the courts, but there's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story. But he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
Right. Jin and Chikara. Tokiko, did she disappear?
Why are you asking about Tokiko?
She probably did.
She disappeared
Right.
6 years ago.
That's crazy. So she is the one who left the simulation, I guess.
She's been missing.
Right? This is wonderful. I don't know, this is too exciting
Anyway,
to me.
I'm gonna
Secret
get going
ending is
now.
pretty cool.
See ya.
Okay.
Oh, it's
There
you,
we go,
Mr.
Komeiji.
Ryuki.
We saved your ass. This is like the good ending for everyone, basically. Apart from Uru.
Ryuki.
Shoma.
You're alive.
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See, my legs are right here.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
You exist in this world.
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body.
My bad.
But I finished my sentence long ago.
Cool.
Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking?
Honestly.
The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse. I can only thank you.
That's nice. Shoma, why are you
I
here?
was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in
Also,
snow,
this
you know?
kid is like sort of immortal. What's gonna happen with him?
Oh, don't worry about my body. I can't really put
Sorry.
it into words, but I think I've come to accept
I
it.
am.
It's not like a disease or something, and it doesn't cause me any pain.
Pretty,
Plus, I
pretty
don't
cool.
think I've completely stopped aging. I'm growing a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's like really slowed down, right?
Maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
Right.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
Now we're gonna excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
I want to check out the flowchart if I can. I'll do this later. I don't want to bore you with that. Am I somewhere else or... Yo! So we go from here to this side and then this goes all the way around? No. Goes down and then goes from the other side. What? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's cool. Super cool. Let's keep going.
Dad! Shoma!
We totally saved Amame's life.
Darn. It was a step too late.
Like, she was gone. Like, after the game, she was destroyed. Like, her life was completely
I was
destroyed.
gonna ask what they wanted to eat for dinner.
Mame. And again.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Savior?
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half.
Right.
Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right. Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Of course. Cool.
Huh?
Mame.
What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about a mame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
But if this Ryuki lived through the 6 years, he should be fine. I don't know. I guess he has like both realities in his mind, so it's kind of crazy.
In this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone. As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There's no reason
So
for
we've
Amame
talked to
be
Tama,
here.
okay.
Not to mention Terra himself, Uso Mizuki, has been in prison for the last 6 years.
It would be cool if this was like the canon ending, which makes, of course it's not, right? But it would be cool just because like to get to the real ending, you have to, as a Freyr, intervene, which is like a really cool concept, no?
Well, just to
Just
get
breaking
this
the
out
fourth
there,
wall is really cool if it's done well, right? And I think it was really well
I
done.
don't completely believe in this
Yeah,
other timeline
it's
thing
just something you
talking
told
about.
Tama.
I'm just humoring you.
Oh, but if you just solved everything without help, if you, because
Well,
you
we're gonna get
didn't
going.
know stuff, right?
Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin too. Bye for now. Hey there, Mr. Ryuki.
It's cool that the ending is
He's
with
in a-
Ryuki as well, because we did go through a lot with Mizuki after finishing with Ryuki, and then he almost died, so it felt like we hadn't seen him in so long.
Huh?
So it's cool
Why are
that he
you
gets a
so
little bit
shocked,
more
Ryuki?
screen time.
Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
Not her beauty, but she's standing up. Yeah, I didn't even think of this. This is another thing you avoided, which is really nice too.
My legs?
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
No, that's not it.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral. But in this timeline, that obviously never happened.
This is definitely like the perfect ending. And at some point you must have brought Mizuki and her sister together, right? Mizuki's... I guess they're gonna come later. Kizuna is standing. Why are you here?
Why? Well,
Are you
this
married?
place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
Good thing that Chikara's dead anyway.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier.
He is, right?
I think they're looking for you.
For me?
Where are we? Where are we in the... Yeah, Chikara's dead. Yeah. Or? Or maybe not. Maybe we saved Chikara, which is not great. But he should still be in prison, I guess. If you did, like, solve everything.
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where?
It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
Okay. Are we gonna dance again? I'm down, honestly. Aiba?
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
She just got it removed
An eye was installed there.
because there was no explosion.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes.
Huh.
Like having two lovers.
Two
Please
lovers.
do not make it weird.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, yes. We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Yeah,
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here
we danced too.
today.
We
on
sang as
February
well.
15th.
So they have a feeling. That's interesting if you think about it, like from the Freyr's perspective. The fact that the characters can have an inkling of a feeling is kind of interesting.
I think you were there too, Ryuki, so I thought you might know something.
I almost died that day. I feel like they would believe me, you know, if we told them.
Hey, Tama. Is it really okay to leave things like this?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs, Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Yeah, that's all true, but...
But I mean, we could only get this ending because we went through the shitty one, so Yo.
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly. Fluttering.
What's real,
as the
man?
wind carries you through the air.
This could just be hallucination. Like, it could be an episode of like TC Purge just showing me this like perfect reality. I feel like that makes even more sense than just being like the real happy ending, you know? I really like that. Ah, I got an achievement. A really messed up achievement. Third class cabin. What is that? Interesting. Do we get a summary or no? Oh yeah. Everyone's alive. Cool. Sure. I guess it's fine if we don't save. Because we're like outside of the game. I want to see the bonus. And yeah, that's a secret ending. Pretty cool. I thought it might have been longer, but it's not. So let's see what this is. 999. She's singing Amami's, Iris' song. What? Wait, this is an escape room? Third class cabin sounds like 999. You start in a cabin in a... What are we doing? A loud noise startled Aiba awake and her eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, she realized she didn't recognize her surroundings.
Ow.
Yeah, it's here. This is 999, no? 9 persons. What is the game called again? 9 persons, 9 keys, 9 doors? No, I don't know if keys. With a crack, Aiba's head connected with something metal. She rolled over and threw out her hand to steady herself, but she found herself groping at empty air.
What? Whoa!
Her balance lost, and her still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Aiba tumbled down the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it!
Oh yeah, I played this game a long time ago, but I do recognize a bit of... I guess it's not the same. This is like... This breaks and it starts filling with water, right? I don't remember. We'll play it soon. She looked above her with an angry scowl. She finally understood where she fell from.
A bed?
A 3-bunk bed. She fell from the top bunk. Also, if it's Aiba, it's a SOMNIUM.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Her shoulders, knees, and back were in pain. But her head got the worst of it.
Damn. My eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
There's a vibration coming from the floor. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
I was really not expecting this after an ending. Aiba didn't know what could be causing it.
Anyway.
Aiba brushed her body off and stood. She slowly looked around. Yo! Yeah, it's the same. This is in the game. And she whispered.
Where am I?
A cool nod. I don't think I'm gonna have to do the puzzles, right? Aiba stood in a room so unfamiliar to her, it nearly made her forget the pain in her body. Eventually. I wonder if there's something like this in the first game. I don't think so. The shaking subsided.
Wait. It stopped?
A strange silence started to fill the room. In the distance, the sound of metal.
What's that sound?
Aiba looked about the room. An antique stove. A 3-bed bunk bed with thin mattresses. The 5. There was another set of beds on the side of the room. Of course, in the game, you start with the number 5, so you can open this one by yourself. Is that how it is? I don't remember much. If you've never played 99, definitely play it. It's a different game from this, but it's by the same people, and it's similar at some points, in some ways. There was another set of beds on the other side of the room. On the wall was a slightly rusted iron door. It stood as firm as cold as a stone monument.
That's...
The first thing that caught her attention was the writing. There was a number written on the door with bright red paint. 5.
5? What's
And the
this
machines as well.
5 mean?
She stared at the number and slowly approached. Does she have a wristwatch? She tried shaking the L-shaped handle on the door.
It won't open.
Pushing and pulling did nothing. Beside the door was a device that appeared to be some kind of card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Iva closed her right hand and pounded on the metal door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
No response. She lifted her left hand, and at that moment she noticed something peculiar.
Huh? What the hell is this?
She couldn't keep the question inside. There we go. On her left wrist was a bracelet, totally alien to her. A digital number was displayed in the center.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
It couldn't be, of course. There was only one number displayed.
5. That's the same as the door.
Not that she knew what that meant. Iva was confused but decided her first course of action should be to take the bracelet off. She turned her wrist as if taking off a watch. But you're not gonna be able to.
What? How do I take this off?
There were no clasps on either side of the bracelet. She turned her wrist the other way. She noticed protrusions coming out of each side of the display.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
She pressed it, but nothing happened. The digital face did not change at all.
Nothing. Damn. I guess I'll have to force it off.
Iva tried to remove the bracelet by force, but...
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
The metal bracelet was tied around her wrist.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
She let out a frustrated scream. In the situation made no sense to her. Her head felt like it was going to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head.
Yeah, I really want to play that game, man. A sharp pain in her head caused her to lift her vision.
Oh.
He discovered a window opposite to the door.
This is...
It was similar in style to those found on ships.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Yep. She slowly walked up to the window. Outside was pitch darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
She squinted into the dark. In the next moment,
Huh?
water's coming in.
What the? You gotta be kidding me! What the hell is going on here?
The window shattered. Water started pouring into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Iva shouted and turned around. She charged to the door.
Hey! Anyone? Is anyone there? Come on! If you're there, say something!
No answer. I think that even the pounding on the door is the same sound as the other game, no? The water was rising quickly. It sloshed around her knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out. And fast.
Iva wiped sweat from her brow and looked around the room. Nice. Seek a way out. 6 minutes, 1 person, 5 doors. Yeah, I was thinking 9 hours. That's what I was missing. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. That's the name of the game, right? Upon waking up, Iva realizes she's on a strange ship. Solve the mysteries and escape from the third-class cabin. Wonderful. We got a bonus SOMNIUM. How cool is this? Let's do it. Okay, what do we got? I don't remember there being any sort of bottle in the other game. But, well. Sink. Door 5. I mean, let's explore everything. There's 2 suitcases. Briefcases. A small red key. Is this for opening something red?
I should probably hold on to this key.
Iva tries to leave, but something stops her. The person in the mirror was not herself.
What's up with my face?
She whispered to
I
herself.
look like a zombie.
What do you mean? What happened?
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I was solving a case. I synced, and...
At that moment, a memory came back. It was the last memory before Aiba woke up in the room. What? We don't have any of the colors, so it's not like it's Mizuki. She got home a little past 12. Aiba ran up the stairs to open the door to her room, room 201. Aiba's home, a modest studio apartment, one that 63,000 yen in rent could buy. She first moved into the studio when she started college. It had been 3 years and 7 months since then. Yeah, it was a Junpei, his name. I think it's the same story, no? Or very similar.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
As she entered the room, she pressed the switch on the wall. It's like a really cool thing if you've never played 999, just to like bring you into the game. It's a cool, really cool ad inside another game, and this is wonderful. I really like that. The ceiling lights flickered and emitted a dull white light.
Man, work was rough today.
She was familiar with the scene in front of her. In the corner of the room were magazines and dust-covered college textbooks. CD cases scattered around, jeans and t-shirts left on the floor. But this time, something was different.
Huh? A breeze?
The night wind made the white lace curtains waver, carrying the scent of deep autumn.
Huh. That's weird. Did I leave that open?
You did not. Confused, she slowly crept up to the window. It was open on one side. She stuck her head out to check.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
Aiba closed the window. When suddenly, she turned to face a specter of a man dressed in black. He wore a hood and a gas mask that concealed his face. Who are? She tried to scream, but no sound came out.
I can't.
Aiba fell to the floor with a thud. She saw white smoke pool around her, smoke emanating from what looked like a grenade. Everything was going white. Even the thoughts inside her head were going white.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
Okay, I don't know if that's the same voice, because back when I played it, I think I did in Japanese, but a voice rang in her ears, but it could be. It sounded scratchy, noisy, a distinct hissing growl.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was her last memory before waking up. Aiba's consciousness melted into the white fog.
That's right! That guy with the gas mask! That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
Aiba clenched her teeth and tried to remember how the man looked.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
His voice was definitely modulated by something, and his body was cloaked and concealed.
Just who was that? It said, "You have been chosen."
Aiba didn't have a clue what that meant.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
But the memory lingers.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game, huh?
What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Aiba punched the mirror. This is so cool. I'm just here amazed at this. Items obtained can be checked from the clue list. Great. Let's try to use it on the red thing, right? There's a lock on this briefcase. It won't budge. I found the key, so hopefully this opens. Alright, let's stick that red key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, alright, I'll take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open.
It won't open.
Meanwhile, the water level continued to rise. Acting rashly would be a waste of time. I need to find something I can use. Okay, we have here a corkboard. There's a note on it.
The note on the bulletin board.
There are red and blue triangles on the note. Below is a right-facing arrow, pointing to something red and something blue. There's a picture frame on the shelf. An old picture frame, there's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Okay. Can I do something with it? Can I flip it? No. Let's put on stove. On top of the stove was a faded pot. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Huh, looks like there is. A key. The key's pretty small, definitely not for a door. What is it for then? The key is blue, it's supposed to open something else blue? Yeah. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was easy to open. Screwdriver, huh? I wonder why that's here. Now we can combine, no? A normal screwdriver. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Well, the screwdriver got the screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. A photo of a ship that looks like an old cruise ship. There we go. On the back of the photo were 10 symbols and numbers. The symbols were all the same shape. The top row was empty and the bottom row was filled out. What does this mean? Cool. We need the second half because there were only 4 numbers, right? I can rig myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. There we go. Piece of paper under the pillow.
Under the pillow.
On it is a blue shape and a red shape. Below is an arrow pointing right, pointing to something red and something blue. Okay. Which one is first? Do we know? Oh yeah, okay. So we got this one. I can't remember 4. Well, maybe I can. Okay. I'm gonna use my nose because I'm gonna go crazy if not. It's not too hard though. So red is filled in and then not filled, and then blue is filled in and not filled in, like this. Cool. Second one. The second part of red is filled in and square, and then this is what did I mess up? Oh, this is the first part of blue. Okay, like so, and a filled in square, which means for red we got a 7, 4, 8, 5. Cool. And for blue we got 0, 2, 6, and 3. Wait, what? Yeah, that's right. Now let's do our thing.
Let's.
Now we said red is 7, 4, 8, 5.
All right, it's unlocked.
No, these look like key cards. There's a number written on each card. 1, 2, 3. Blue briefcase. There's a lock on this briefcase. It won't budge. Hopefully the blue key will come in handy. I will try to put the blue key in the lock, but it's not opening. It looks like I need a combination to unlock the briefcase. You sure do. After setting the number and turning the key, the sound of the lock opening rings out.
Yes, it opened.
Looks like there's something in here. What is this, a file? SOMNIUM file? Inside the file was a piece of paper. Digital root. Yeah, digital root, that's what it is. I forgot what I was thinking about, like, oh yeah, I remember you need to add the numbers and stuff, but digital root is gonna explain it. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add the digits together to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, add the number in the tens place and the number in the ones place. Keep adding the digits in this manner until you have a single digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. This is the main focus of the game. Example, the digital root of 678 would be, add them together, 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Example, digital root of 1234 would be, add them together is 10, is 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1234 is 1.
I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number.
Right. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of thing? A stack of key cards, huh? Yeah, the blue ones. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, and 8. So we got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Okay.
5.
What's the meaning of this number? On the side of the device is a small gap. The card that I obtained earlier, maybe you slide the card here. There's a lever on the device, yeah. Maybe if I lower this. She lowered the lever, but all it did was emit a strange sound. The lamp is still red and the display didn't change. So it's not with the watch, this part is with the cards. There aren't any more cards in here. I've got only one other hint.
The files.
That file said something about a digital root.
A digital root. The digital root, huh?
What am I supposed to do with... There's 5 on the door.
Do I have to get a digital root
Yeah.
of 5?
I'm not really sure about this. What error? What error? It's worth a shot.
Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through
Right.
the reader.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. A digital root can be made with 3 of these numbers. We could just add up to 15 maybe? Right? For example? Or not. Or 14, I mean. Wait, 3. We need to use 3? Okay. Am I stupid? I'm really tired. Oh no, yeah, 14 I said, right? Yeah. So I can do this. No? Cool. With determination, she lowered the lever, which resulted in a different sound from before. That sound, did it open? The red lamp is green. It must have worked. That was the last obstacle. Escape. Okay. Nice. Easy one. Mental log 1. Seek a way out. And of course, with the other game, this is just the beginning. After this, it's a mess, right? But I guess this is enough for us, no? Okay. The bracelet has been unlocked in the bonus menu. And I got an achievement as well. That's very nice. Man, what a cool little thing. It was already just like, I felt like the cool little thing was the dance number, and then it turned out there was also a secret ending, and then it turned out after you do that there's a reference to 999. It's, how cool is that, man? We got a nice little thing for our character, so yeah, I've got these. I can check out the songs if I want to. I will do it at my own time, late at night. But yeah, that was cool. That was quite a while doing the ending and stuff. I'm gonna put this together and upload it, I guess, to have it. I did this right after finishing the game, so I'm a little bit tired, so I'm gonna go. I think I said everything I wanted to say about this game. Just on top of that, I just want to say, like, just want to add, like, you can really tell how lovingly these games are made, or like at least that's the impression I get. Like, how cool is it that I don't know, these people make so many varied and somewhat similar games as well, and then they can just reference one another. I don't know, it's really cute. I think there were no references to Danganronpa. I think, I mean, there were like some things that you can really tell, like, definitely these people made the same game. Maybe some musical things, like maybe some songs were sort of Danganronpa-y, but that's just me talking out of my ass. Mostly it's a new thing, it's a different thing, and I'm really excited to see where this goes with the next game. So we're gonna check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that reference. If you haven't played 999, check it out. It's on Steam. I think it's super cheap, or it is cheap from time to time. It's together with the second game as well, which I have not played yet. I definitely want to go back and play 999. It's another game that has like different endings, like different. This is like a timeline, and that's all I'll say, because I don't want to spoil too much, because there's some really cool things that is cool to see when the moment comes. So thank you for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.